Final update. When I met my wife's parents for the first time, her mom threw wine in my face and said, "That's to disinfect a poor man. Her monthly expense is $140,000. My wife laughed, so I smiled and said, "I'm canceling all business with your company." She's already inside. I turned toward the door just as Emily burst in. But this wasn't the confident woman I once knew. Her makeup was smudged, her designer coat wrinkled. She looked desperate. "Mark," she gasped, out of breath. "Please, just 5 minutes. That's all I ask." I leaned back in my chair. "You have to." She blinked. Her voice cracked. "I made a mistake. I let my mother influence me. I thought I could trade up, find someone who matched the image she built for me. But I was wrong." "Was that before or after you emptied my accounts?" I asked flatly. Her lips trembled. "I didn't know you'd cut ties with the Carringtons. When your contract pulled, everything crumbled. Richard's gone. The house is gone. My mother's gone to live in Italy. And me? I've got nothing." I folded my arms. "So now you want me back?" She nodded. "I know I don't deserve it, but I realized too late that you were the only one who ever treated me like I mattered. Not my money, not my image, just me." I stared at her for a long, hard moment. Then I stood and walked to the sideboard. She followed me with her eyes, hope flickering. I pulled out a folder and set it on the table between us. "This is the best I can offer," I said. She opened it. Inside was a waiver of contact, a restraining order application, and a bill for the remaining damages she'd caused, now owed to my new firm for breach of NDA, property damage, and fraud. She looked up, pale. "I told you never to contact me again," I said coldly. "You had your luxury, your better man, your perfect image. You spat on the life we built. And now I'm giving you exactly what you asked for." Her knees buckled. She fell into the chair, shaking. "Security will escort you out. If you ever show up here again, I'll file the order." As the guards arrived, she tried one last plea. "Please, Mark. I still love you." I met her eyes with steely silence. "No, Emily. You loved control. You loved money. But love? That's earned. And you threw it away." They escorted her out. As the door shut behind her, I returned to my desk. Outside the window, the skyline glowed in the morning light. A text came through from a colleague, "Lunch at 1. The Tokyo investors are impressed." I replied, "1 is perfect. Let's talk expansion." Epilogue. Emily Carrington now lives in a modest apartment on the outskirts of the city, working 2 jobs. The friends who cheered her on at that disastrous dinner all vanished when the money did. Carrington Holdings filed for bankruptcy. Mark Ashford, once the quiet background figure, is now CEO of one of the fastest growing logistics empires in the country. The lesson: never underestimate the quiet ones, especially not the ones you mock at the table, because one day they might own the table. Was this revenge perfectly justified? Tell us what you think about this story in the comments below. Like the story if you think this story is justified. Share it with someone who needs this energy and subscribe to Lauren's story for more jaw-dropping tales of betrayal and justice. Because here, every lie has its reckoning, and every betrayal finds its shadow. Stay sharp, stay strong, and stay tuned.